What up, OGs? We are back here with another episode. Today is
141, baby.
141.
And we are back.
Let's
are
do
back.
it.
I mean, I feel like we've just been doing so many sound check sessions lately where it's like...
It's weird to sit down.
I know.
Like, it feels good sitting in these couches. Like, we
know,
get to
right?
take a little break, but now we're talking.
Guys, we're just too fucking versile.
Hell yeah.
Boys. Like, we
Just
are
guys
cooking
being
right
dudes.
now. I know, just guys being dudes.
Yeah,
oh,
let's
my
do it.
God. Throwback.
CBD.
Throwback. But no, as you guys can see, we are all wearing a dope pair of sunglasses right now. Shout out to our homies over at Pop Shady. They blessed us with these, and I love them.
Me too.
Like, what's y'all's opinion on them? I absolutely love these, man. They're
I have
so
these in like
comfortable.
3 different colors, I think. These
Really?
snakes, I think these are the snakes. I mean, I haven't seen a person put them on that doesn't look good in them, but I have them in like the light blue lens. I have them in the orange lens now, and then I think I have just the all blacks.
Yeah, you look incredible in those. I'm not gonna
Well,
lie. I mean,
thank you.
Joey, seriously, those stuff.
That's crazy.
Okay, Joey just looks a little bit smarter when he wears them. It's funny.
Just a little
Oh
bit.
my lord, no, but seriously, I absolutely love these shades. They're like the perfect
too.
amount of tint. They're not like super dark. Like you could wear these to like a concert or something, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You could wear them like with anything. I absolutely fuck with them. I've been wearing them for like the past month we've had them.
Since we
I
got
haven't
on
seen
here.
you wear
Yeah,
your other
since we got
glasses
it.
since. So.
Literally, I threw them bitches out. But no, seriously, shout out to Pop Shady. If you guys want to get a pair, use promo code OGSP at checkout. That's going to get y'all a nice little discount. And yeah, shout out to Pop Shady for blessing us.
Yeah, thank you.
We got a
Appreciate
lot of stuff
Pop
that we want
Shady.
to talk about in this intro. I guess while we're on the, topic of like products and stuff, we'll talk about our new hoodies.
Oh,
do
yeah.
it.
So I'm stoked about this. I have been looking for I don't know what the word is, but like a good orange hoodie. Like not a good printer for an orange hoodie. Like we've got our team is incredible, but like the
Quality of the hoodie.
quality, like I want a good like orange and the color that we
Oh,
want
yeah,
too.
the
That's the thing
color's
is like the
big.
color you got to be particular about. And I finally came across it, and as soon as I made the design, I was like, this is going on the website right now. So there wasn't really much of a build up with it. I just dropped it as soon as I saw it. We also have them available in black, but it's just a logo right on the middle, bigger on the back, and like, dude, I'm obsessed with it. I think it came out so clean.
Like, look at the space we have. How have we not had like an orange shirt or anything drop other than a hat?
It's only been white or
Like,
black.
come
It's crazy
on.
because I did get the black one, but
No,
Come
but
on,
you
marketing team.
you will you will tear that apart, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like you look good in anything black. You look fucking fire, except those glasses.
that's
No,
crazy.
I'm literally just fucking with you. But it's everything's up on the website now. Go run it
getting
up.
cold
I'm just gonna
out.
tell you right now, like they're a super like durable, heavyweight hoodie. I like all my hoodies heavyweight. I don't know. Some people have like a
Skimpy
Bella,
hoodie,
it'll be like a
don't
Bella
even do
canvas
nothing.
hoodie or something, and they're like super thin. Like even though it don't get super cold in Jacksonville or whatever, or really anywhere in Florida, but those hoodies are fire. They're heavyweight, exactly how I like
I want
them.
something that doesn't shrink after
Also,
like
let me
2
just say this:
washes.
like, it's $45.
Oh yeah,
It's
That's good
and,
for a
and I
hoodie.
will,
Come on.
I will eventually raise that price, but like just to get them out there, I want a lot of people to have. If Christmas time is here, it's Black Friday. Okay, so for example, I went to go buy a hoodie this weekend, and just doing some Christmas shopping, and bro, I'm dropping like $100 after shipping. Like it was like I think it was like an $80-some hoodie, and then you pay for shipping, and it's like $100. And I'm like, damn, bro.
Does it have a heater in it or something?
I mean, it might as well. Might
That's
as well
crazy.
come with like an extra $100 in the damn pocket, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I find
mean,
myself doom scrolling on like Balenciaga, and it'll be like $100,000 hoodie.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude.
what?
Why are you doom scrolling on Balenciaga?
Yeah, don't even ask. Don't even ask.
But it is funny. Just like sometimes I go and look at other, especially like when it's merch related stuff. Like when it's like it's not like a clothing brand or something. It's like just merch for something, and I'm like, it's $150. It'll be
Yeah.
like sometimes it'll be like a hockey jersey for a DJ or something, or you know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
and it'll be like $250 or something, and I'm like, bro, if you have bought that, then this little $45 hoodie. I mean, you are going to
all
think
yours.
the world of this because it's high quality as fuck, just like your little $250 jersey, and it's only
Better
$45
than.
bucks. So go run that shit up.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
y'all. What else we got, boys? Should we jump into win of the week?
Win of the
do
week,
it.
baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 141, win of the week. Start us off, Joey.
I'll go first. I'm going to a new state tomorrow.
Let's go.
Arizona. Shout out to it.
I just learned about this, which is crazy. So what are you doing there? Why are you going?
I'm going to a wedding for Morgan's cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. I'm excited. Never been there.
Nice.
Heard there's a lot of big.
I love
red
Arizona.
rocks.
Where is it at in
Surprise.
Surprise? It's a surprise?
No, surprise.
It's Surprise, Arizona?
Yeah, Surprise.
Oh my
It's like-
God, that is funny. Surprise!
Listen,
Surprise.
when I asked Morgan, she said surprise. I'm like, okay, like I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, surprise what?
Spelled
like,
the same
where-
way?
Yeah, surprise.
Oh my God, that's funny.
So
That is
Arizona
hilarious.
surprise.
The guy that named that city, he knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing.
He makes everybody second guess. Like,
Yeah.
where are we going? Like,
Arizona's
it's a
nice.
surprise.
Weather-wise, Arizona's like a better version of Florida, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Less humidity, right?
Oh, yeah. I feel like I was just talking about this with Joey. You can see like 30 miles, I feel like. Like you could, here, you could probably look, and as far as you can see is what, 2 or 3 miles?
Yeah.
There,
Okay,
you
yeah.
can see like 10 to 20 miles as far out as possible, and it's still crystal clear.
I'm
and,
excited
like,
for the stars.
Oh yeah,
Looking
that's
at
gonna
the
be
stars
dope.
gonna be
So is it
dope,
like
yeah.
desert like area kind of?
yeah,
like
it's like
well,
rocks
you're at
and-
where you're going. You
I don't know.
already-
I have no
okay.
idea. I've never been
Have you
there.
packed?
It's a surprise.
Okay, so nothing's happening. Okay.
I don't even have my wedding outfit
Well-
picked. It'll be fine.
I hope you have a great trip. I'm gonna
Thanks.
miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Be safe.
Thanks.
Hayden, go ahead. Next.
I'm sorry. What is my win of the week? Oh yeah, that I'm first place in, or no, I'm second place. Fuck, I'm second place in the fantasy football league, but
And for that, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, just because
first
you
place.
said that.
I mistaken that for my Jaguars being in first place in the AFC South.
Shout out to him.
So, I guess it's just football. I love football.
Well, I
Yeah,
do want to
100%
point out
football.
that Hayden is a commissioner now, and he happens to be up there, which is weird because when Nick was commissioner, he was up there.
This is facts.
And
this
me-
is facts.
I'm middle of the barrel now.
I finished. No one remembers.
Can't
I
hear
finished
you in here
second
anymore.
place. I finished second place whenever I was a commissioner, and next year, what I finished 4th or 5th. I think I was 4th. I was still in the playoffs, and then Hayden becomes commissioner for whatever reason. My entire team. I mean, I have 3 wins. I'm last place by so far. Why are you laughing? You had 3 wins in the first 2 seasons, bro. What are you talking
so
about?
good to see it. I
Oh,
love
I
seeing
bet.
it.
I bet it is. And that's why I take like, whenever you guys want to talk shit or whatever, like, I'll just take it because I talk shit to every single one of y'all when I was in second place. And I'll
I
tell
do
you
want
right
to
now.
ask a question though. Was when we started this OG Sessions fantasy football league, was that your first year doing any fantasy football?
Oh, no.
His. It was
Oh, no.
mine.
It was
I know it
his
was
first.
yours.
Yeah.
No,
Was it yours?
I'd bet
How long
at
have you
least
been doing fantasy football?
Probably like 3 years before that.
Okay.
Yeah. So not very long, but I got introduced to it. Like, I've always watched football. I've always been like
Yeah.
a diehard Jags fan, and I'd always follow, like, my dad's he used to be a Redskins fan. And so, like, you know, there'd be like random family members that are like rooting for these other teams. Like, I knew
Redskins.
like, yeah, dude, I used to
know.
watch like so much football. Like, it was insane, bro.
Bring back the Redskins, honestly.
I'm saying, well, you know,
I
the,
think
like,
they are.
Washington.
I heard about that. Well, I think the thing is like the actual like Indians or whatever that they were like offending or whatever. They want the Redskins
Yeah.
back. They never wanted it gone, and so now they're like suing like different like either the Commanders or whatever because they want their name back.
I know. It's like
I've
the
heard
nation's
about. I saw this
yeah.
shit on like TikTok or something, bro.
Maybe I'm just dumb. Like I knew that like Washington, like I knew the Washington Wizards were in like DC. I thought Washington was the Washington State.
I did too
So
for a long
like,
time.
maybe I'm just mistaken. So like, I just didn't associate like Native American, like that type of stuff with DC.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, now it makes more sense. It's DC, and then you got the Redskins. Like you got it makes sense
Yeah.
why they kind of got rid of the name because I might have learned this last week. Like I dead ass I thought Washington like, was in
Oh
like
my God, this is a new thing.
upstate. Like I was like, oh, this is DC. Like this is
Yeah.
the what? Like,
It's like
I
the
had
White
no
House.
clue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No wonder they didn't like the Redskins name.
Well,
Like,
they play in their stadium is like I don't think their stadium's in DC, but like technically they're like Washington, like
Yeah.
DC, yeah. But yeah, like dude, I've always been into football, bro. But when I first started playing fantasy, it was like second nature. Like it was, I should have started playing like a lot younger in life.
it makes it more interesting.
100%. And I mean, it's just fun. Like you can turn on a Monday night game and you have 2 players that are in it,
Right.
and like it's the best when they're each on both sides of the ball. So the entire game you're just sitting there watching. Like,
And I don't give a fuck who wins.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
You just want it
100%.
to be a high scoring game.
yeah, unless it's defense.
Unless
Yeah,
it's defense,
exactly.
yeah.
But no, my win of the week, good win of the week, Hayden.
Thanks.
Shout out to the Jags.
Yeah.
Duval. I
Duval,
mean, what the
till
fuck?
we die,
Like,
baby.
till we
Playoffs.
die, bro. Who would have thought?
Playoffs.
Dude, I mean, after the Texans game, I was like, there we go.
Yep.
There goes the season. We're number 1. We I don't know if we'd have a bye right now, but we definitely have a home game for a playoff.
We have a huge game.
Yeah,
coming
it's
up.
still it's
Yeah,
still in the
this is-
play.
yeah,
I just
sure.
love seeing the Jaguars logo on that big old like AR or AFC playoff
Oh,
picture.
yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
know, obviously.
We're gonna talk like we won the game because this.
Oh yeah, this comes out after we play the Colts
So
and we whooped
love
their
the
ass.
Jags. Fuck,
Yeah.
fuck
Yep.
the Colts.
I mean, honestly, it was such an easy game. Like,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Sorry, JT, for your torn ACL.
9-4 feels great. It's like. I
Oh,
love it.
it's easy. Yeah. It's easy. Okay, so my win of the week.
Let's hear it.
I went fishing on a boat for my first time. Ooh. And that shit is, boys, you want to talk about, that is just the funnest thing in the world. Like, so shout out Adam. He hit me up. We both had the day off and our girls were going to go do some shit. And he was like, let's go take the boat out for a little bit. And then Scotty tagged along. Dude, I mean, it's just fun. Like, I'm getting back in my little fishing itch. You know what I mean? Like, I took a couple months off of fishing. But, bro, I was catching redfish. We caught trout. And then that was also my first catch and cook.
Nice.
So we went, it's just like, dude, something about being out there. We launched a boat at like 6:30 a.m. and you got a live well full of bait. And it's just you guys are freezing cold. You guys were all like bundled up and shit. You know what I mean? And the sun's not even up yet, bro. And you're just out there cruising, bro. That is the best feeling in the world. That is the best feeling in the fucking world. And then, we saved 2 of the trout and cooked them, fish tacos.
Nice.
Fucking beautiful.
Nice.
I mean, it was just like, just guys being dudes. Oh my God, that is such a funny throwback, bro.
I can't experience that. I've never. We're doing that on The Bachelor. No, we're not doing that anymore.
No.
Darn, but still,
we will be fishing.
We can fish.
We will be fishing.
We're fishing.
Yeah.
Let's
do it.
So what else do we got? What else we got to talk about? Okay, so also my second win of the week is I rented a Cybertruck. I had a Cybertruck for 24 hours, the Cyber Beast, bro.
Yeah.
It was the best experience of my entire life. Like that truck should not be street legal. Like no, people shouldn't just be able to buy that.
Nah.
Like it feels
fast,
dude. Well, for one, it is so fast.
It's like instant.
It's too fast. It's instant. It's instant.
Are tires screeching or no?
No.
Yeah.
I could never make those fucking tires.
You tried.
I mean, bro, you like
on that Cybertruck, they've got custom tires on them. They're like. The tread on them is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's say you're on a road and you're getting on an exit ramp to get on the highway. Let's say you're on A1A and you're trying to get onto JTV and you're on the little exit ramp and you got to get up to speed to like, you know, in my Jeep, like normally I'll get up to speed like right as I'm there, you know, dude, it's like hard to go slow in. It's very difficult to just like slowly accelerate, bro. You're there like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like you just think about being at 65 miles an hour and you are there. Like
that's crazy.
It's so fast. You feel like you could run into anything and you would make it out perfectly fine. It's like it's full steel. Like when you shut that door, dude, it is steel. Like
I've seen them and they don't roll. Well, I love the truck. I'm curious what they're gonna do with the next one, but they don't roll the metal and it seems so sharp. It's like I wonder if people like
sharp.
Cut themselves on them.
And there's no key. You just have like a card. And so whenever you're near the car, you never turn the car on. You just get in it and it's ready to go.
That's weird.
It
drives itself.
And so what's cool? Oh my God, dude, the self-driving feature. So scary as hell at first. The girl that took me on like my first test drive with it or whatever with the self-driving, like. I did not know what, like, I was very fearful. Like, she did not know a lot about, like, all the different modes. Whenever she's like, I think you just do this. And I was like, okay, well, we're about to go. So figure it out. And she was new, like, shout out to her, you know.
But it's also huge. It's like, it looks like
huge.
A boat.
Yeah.
It's
and
like
when you're in it, you feel like it's even bigger. You have so much legroom. You're like in a spaceship, bro.
Yeah.
And the steering wheel is like a go-kart. One thing that I think is the coolest feature about it is it auto brakes for you. You know how when you're driving a golf cart, you almost never really hit the brake. You just take your foot off the gas and it starts slowing you down. That's how the truck is. So when you pull up to a red light, you just take your foot off the gas and kind of let it come to a complete stop. And then you just sit there and chill. You don't have to keep your foot on the brake.
Yeah.
It's so relaxing. Like you don't even think about it. Like how often you would just like sit there with your foot pressed on the brake.
Oh yeah, I got brake hold on my car. It stops.
Oh, that's nice.
I love it.
Oh, dude, it's amazing. Like you go and you're just chilling. It's completely silent.
Yeah.
And when you're doing the self-driving, like if you want to change a song, like it's that big platform and it's like the giant Spotify.
Can
like
you
if
play games while you're driving?
No, but it's cool because like so. For example, I'm driving us to the farmer's market or something the next morning, and I'm like doing my thing, and Cass is trying to figure out how to play this one song. It's like the Spotify on desktop is what it looks like not like an app on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I just press self-drive or whatever in the corner because I already had the address put in, and it just starts driving. And I look over with her, and we're like playing around with the thing, and you just let the car just take you there, and you just like do your thing. Like
That's cool.
it is insane. Just for one, I would buy that truck for just the power that truck possesses. But then on the backside, dude, I mean, you can change the sounds of like, you know, your little lock button on your key, like whenever you do whatever, you press your card on the outside thing, like to lock your car, like whenever you're leaving away from you, just press your card and and you can make it any noise. And mine was like a rubber ducky. I couldn't figure out how to change it. So anytime I want to go pick up dog food, oh my God, right now would be so funny. Right now would be so funny. Dude,
I saw one the other day that was, I forgot what it was. I'd have to remember what it was, but it was freaking hilarious because you can record apparently what you want on, and somebody had like set their like what's the fa, you know, that new trend. Yeah. Somebody set their lock to be fa.
Oh my God,
and it was freaking hilarious.
Well, I think you can do it for the horn too, right? Like you can record like something for the horn, so you can be like, "Fuck you, motherfucker."
You could set like a fart too.
Oh
you
my God,
fart as your horn.
It's funny. It's loud as shit too. So like when I would like, it's just me. I'm like going to get dog food. I like lock thing. It's like a little rubber duck. You know, it's like whatever the fucking noise would be, and it's so loud. I was like look around and I'm like, hey, I'm in a Cybertruck. I don't care what the noise is.
It's a rubber ducky.
Did you get anybody like flick you off or like throw anything at you?
No, but it was. I will say like the stereo or the sound system in it is insane. It's
unbelievable.
Like an unbelievable sound system, bro. And it gets so loud. Like I wanted, like when I was on my way bringing it back, I wanted to like really see how loud it could get. And I was sitting there, dude, and like so many people. I mean, even when you're just normally driving around, like people are just staring at you, bro. Everyone you pass by, they're just like staring at you.
It's like a giant like refrigerator. That's what it's called. It's like a fridge out there. It's like, hey, I get it.
Yeah. It was one of the features I thought was really cool was like me and Cass were waiting for some food or whatever, and you can turn it on like romance or something or romantic vibe, and it just turns on a little fire pit and like kind of plays like the crackling noise, and it lightly blows out heat near the screen. So when you're sitting back in your chair, you kind of feel it starting to get warmer like after like 5 minutes. But if you want to actually like warm up a little bit, you can put your hands near the fake fire and you get warmer. It's like, dude, it's just,
that's cool.
I would live in that motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie.
Might as well.
I would live in that bitch, bro. It is like there's a frunk. So like whenever we got groceries and stuff, like you could put it in the trunk where it rolls all the way down, or you can put it in the back seat, or you can just put it in the frunk.
Put it in the front.
That's nuts. Well,
it's like a spaceship.
In same terms of Tesla, Starlink. Shout out Starlink. We just hooked up Starlink tonight.
Yeah,
for
what's
the
up with
boys.
that?
We got a new Starlink. I mean, it's in the car, but
What is that?
it's just Wi-Fi for us. We finally got Wi-Fi in
That
this
is
motherfucker.
so sick.
Finally.
Okay, so yeah, I guess now
Most of y'all would think that we have,
We don't have
great
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi in this place, but we have been rocking the hotspot for some time. And as somebody who's, off camera more than these gentlemen are, I need Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So we got Starlink.
Yes, so
I'm excited about it.
Shout out to you for getting that, because I feel like that'll be very helpful for a lot of like different, just like little shit. Like it'll be nice to sometimes I feel like we're trying to pull stuff up or whatever, and
It lags.
we're bringing in a lot of new things to the pod too. Like people don't even notice a giant TV that we just got behind the camera. Like new things are coming, and we are going to have like a stable internet connection. You know what I mean? I think that anything that Elon builds, and we just need to buy.
When your battery dies, I'll pick you up in my gas.
Did you know that Elon started PayPal?
No way.
Yeah, that's his business. He started it and sold it, and like he started PayPal.
I bet he has a lot of money.
I bet he does too. Actually, that's so smart. Also, one more thing that I wanted to put out there was vote us #1 in Jax. We've been nominated as a top 5 podcast by Folio Weekly. Shout out to them. Like,
Yeah.
Love that.
that is sick. I mean,
Shout out to y'all.
For one, like, yeah, shout out to y'all. Like, I
Yeah.
think it's crazy to like I'd never even think of myself as like a top anything podcast. You know,
It's cool seeing our name there.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, so you guys can go on there and vote for us. Just click the link in our Instagram bio or go to Folio Weeklies and you guys scroll through a couple categories, but just vote under the best podcast category. Our name is there, just OG Sessions, and smash that vote. You get 1 vote per day.
Random side note on that. Why are we under the best Facebook page category?
You want to know my theory on that?
Yeah.
So I think that a lot of people were going in to nominate us, and when you first click on media, the first one that pops up is best Facebook page. If we win best Facebook page, then we'll start a Facebook.
Yeah.
And
Right. Like,
we don't even have a Facebook page, but maybe they're talking about Instagram, because isn't Meta like same shit?
Yeah,
kinda?
maybe.
I don't even know. Maybe best Instagram or some shit, but honestly, shout out to our TikTok. My boy's been cooking lately.
Okay. Here and there,
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't our video today get 38
It's at 4,000 now.
4,000 views? Like, sorry, that's fucking sick. I'm giving you your props.
Some slight, thank you.
I mean, it's just another day at the office, boys.
Yes, sir.
Let's jump into this episode. Do we have anything else?
I think that's it.
Also, happy Thanksgiving. We didn't see y'all
Yeah.
at all
Happy
during last
Thanksgiving.
week for Thanksgiving.
That's why you ain't heard from us.
Yeah, exactly. We've been recovering.
My road to 200 is going good.
Oh yeah, same.
I've been going up.
I've been eating leftovers the past fucking 2 weeks.
Is it a thing that do y'all have as men a scale in your bathroom?
Yeah.
You have a scale in your bathroom?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You have a scale in your bathroom?
Yeah, we have one in our bathroom, but it was. I mean, I didn't bring it with me. That was Cass's.
True. Same.
Do y'all have scales in y'all's bathroom?
Colin Pillow. Let's jump into the episode, boys. Episode 141. Let's do it. Boys, how we feeling?
Doing great. And I got a first comment. That track, hardest.
You like that?
Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. That slaps.
That's custom. Who made that? C Guapo.
Yes.
Okay,
He's,
nice.
he's
Hell
like
yeah.
one of my producer friends, and he
Okay,
was
that's
like,
sick.
I was like, we need something that's unique.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
you can go out on the internet and try to find like some kind of intro track.
Was that since
Yeah,
day
yeah.
one or since second season?
I wish I could say it's since day one, but I think it's since like no, it's not second season. It's like our 10th episode,
Okay.
maybe. It's
That's
like
cool.
yeah. It's
Running with
I'll
it
roll
ever
with
since.
that thing. That
Dude,
slaps.
I love
That's a beat right
So
there.
me and Hayden were
Like-
just on the phone the other night. I asked to change it. Yeah, we were on there. Hayden was like, Hayden said he was like, I really want. He's like, I kind of want to change the track, or would you ever be interested in changing the track? And I was like, fuck
No.
no, hard
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Like it's not happening.
And for that, Sharks, I'm out.
Yeah. No, like it's one of those things where now I want to like that song has been there with me when we had no listeners. When you
that's
post an
sick.
episode,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
like 5 fucking listeners. You
Yep,
know what I mean?
yep.
And so I'm like, I want to take that song with me. I want to take like
gonna take it all the way.
Take it to the end.
Absolutely.
Take it to the
Yeah,
end
yeah,
at
yeah.
least, you know. And I'm glad that most of the time whenever a guest hears it, they say they like
They
it.
like it.
Oh, no,
The head's
great.
popping.
Yeah, that bangs. Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Gonna get me breaking down here. So
We've had a couple rap artists where they're like, I want to rap over it.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I'd be honored.
yeah, that's
It's only
sick.
like
yeah.
15 seconds long, but yeah, you can
we'll
get a couple
sort
words in
something
there.
out, right? It's like 2
We'll just
bars.
move
Yeah,
it
exactly.
Well, boys, let's jump into just a little bit of like the rinse and repeat behind the scenes, okay? Because at this point, so anyone that's been following the pod, we've done 2 soundcheck sessions, DJ soundcheck sessions, over the course of the past month. The first one that we did was UNT Labs.
Yep.
And fucking banger.
Thank you.
Set the bar
Thank
really
you.
high.
Yeah, thank you.
Which is like, you know, I don't know if in this rotation you'd want to be first or second, but then these motherfuckers come in.
Oh, and they cook.
Ezra
That's what
Law
they
and
do.
Papa, y'all fucking went crazy as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And so it's like, I mean, you guys, I like the way y'all paired them up because UNT Labs have a very similar style. And then you and Ezra have a very similar style, but low key, like, y'all had never done it. Wasn't that y'all's first back to back?
Yeah, so that was our first ever like individual back to back. We've like played like as a triplet, like B to B to B, or just like, you know, all the rinse and repeat DJs, but it's never been an official like just like Ezra Law and Papa thing.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like you guys played as if you had been playing together for a long time. Like you guys were just, you flowed so well.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen Lauren play like so many times. Like it's honestly like I know like where she can go and she knows where I can go, and like we just
True.
meet it like in the middle, and then like from there it just becomes like, you know, like that energy sharing moment to where it's like, hey, here's what I'm playing. You know, you can go one way, you can go another. It's a fork in the road, you know, decision tree kind of a thing.
Yeah, 100%. I loved it. And it's funny, we just had the winner of the sunglasses giveaway just pulled up, and he was playing UNT Labs.
Was he really?
Yeah,
That's
he
sick.
was.
Oh, yeah.
And it was
Love
like,
that.
he was sitting there
That's sick.
jamming. He's
Yeah.
like, bro, I've listened to this 4 times today. And I was like,
Love
okay,
it.
perfect.
Nice.
I love to hear it.
Yeah.
And it's cool because that's a totally different lane for us as well. Like, we haven't done a lot of the DJ soundcheck sessions. It was mostly just like, we did a couple country artists, we did some rappers, you know what I mean? We did
Satellite Frank, our good friend.
Yeah, and so Satellite Frank, shout out to him too, because that was a totally different lane. He's got like
Yeah,
he's
he does
doing
the
the hybrid
whole-
set.
Yeah, dude, he's
Yeah,
incredible.
that was so
Andre's dope.
Yeah.
That man is.
Savant level.
Yeah, he's
He's
just
an artist.
absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Absolute artist. I mean, it's a pleasure anytime I get the opportunity to work with him. Like,
Very
he is just-
opinionated, but love the dude.
that's what you want, though.
Also, he's a musician, like, literally day
He
in,
knows
day
what
out.
he wants, and he makes it happen.
He
Like,
does.
what else more?
And
can
he's
you
a
ask
hustler as
for?
well. Like, you can tell he
absolutely.
does so many shows.
Yep.
He even
Yeah.
doesn't he have something where it's like Satellite Frank and Friends? Where
Yeah,
it's like
we played that in October, right?
Yeah, we played that October for Halloween.
It was a blast. They have such a great community community down
I
in
love
St.
St.
Augustine,
Augustine,
to be honest. And
Yeah.
just to have a bunch of new faces out and whatnot who came out, he's built something special down there. And
Yeah.
it's
For
really
sure.
cool.
Yeah, dude, he's like one of the few people I know that's like actually like their day job is musician. Like that's
really?
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
he doesn't
full-time.
work anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah,
All
yeah.
he does is
Wow.
like either do lessons, does like actual like DJ stuff, piano, like plays in like
He plays in, I think,
bands.
2 or 3 bands as well.
Yeah,
He's a really
does
good
weddings
drummer
all
as
the time.
well.
Like, dude,
And,
he's just
he just played our
multi-generation.
buddy's wedding too. Yeah,
Yeah.
down in
No
Orlando.
way.
Yeah.
That is cool.
It was really cool. He extremely talented guy. Like just he's awesome.
He's a legend. I think it's really cool, like kind of watching him just kind of work his magic when he's in there because he's so in the zone, right?
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
you cannot distract the dude. Especially when he hops on the piano, it's like, I mean, I just
he's dialed.
dream
Oh,
of
yeah.
doing that shit.
Dialed
He is
in,
dialed
yeah.
as hell.
He's like
Yeah.
he can instantly get in the pocket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's so comfortable in the pocket too.
Exactly.
Plus, honestly, playing with him last month, that dude's a wizard.
Yeah.
Like just watch him behind the decks. There's a rare situation to where I'm up there playing and I'm like, holy shit, you're just better than I am, I guess. Like, and the way he would just bring in acapellas and take them out over the filthiest tracks, it was just wild to see.
Yeah.
Like, the
Well,
dude
I got to
is
give y'all your flowers
next
too
level.
because you guys are fucking wizards as well.
Thank you.
Just
Thank you.
before I mean, the people haven't seen this, but we've been sitting here for 15 minutes talking about how we can make our podcast take over the world.
And we learned
And we don't have to do anything. And we don't even have to touch it. We just have to show up and fucking talk for 10 minutes. And oh no, you guys are super cool. I appreciate you guys sharing game with us and
Yeah,
like,
of
just
course,
fucking
anytime.
whatever. But
Yeah, stop the gatekeeping.
yeah.
You know, like DJs, you're allowed to gatekeep for like 6 months on a track. Then after that, you got to like just start telling people what you're playing. But like other knowledge, just give that thing out.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. It's kind of like community over competition. Like there's a bunch of podcasters that we've worked with when they're in like the super early years. And dude, I mean, I went through the fucking gutter with this podcast, boy. We were just talking about the other day, like it was 2 shitty Amazon microphones and just connected to my laptop on my coffee table. No visuals, like
Nothing
just
wrong with
whatever.
that, though.
But it's like funny. It's like now like we kind of like, you know, especially the one dude that we were talking to the other day where like you're giving out so much free game. Like this dude's not going to understand why anything is the way it is. He
Yep.
just knows that this is the only way to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Which I think is really cool. And I think that like, I think it's cool too, like when you try it out and you fail at it a couple times and then you get the advice, you kind of learn from it like that. You know what I mean? Whereas some people like, it's almost super overwhelming at first.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean? Like it
Yeah,
takes, for me, I was editing 5-6 hours a fucking day.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely,
So
for sure.
I
Dude,
think
those
gatekeeping
midnight
is good, but
hours.
let them also go get their feet wet first.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You gotta struggle a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, everyone starts out somewhere. We were playing like the Walrus years ago. Like,
dude,
when
the
we first
Walrus,
started
though, those
Rinse and
shows were
Repeat,
great.
Which there was something special about that because it was just this like,
like 120
small,
cap.
if that.
Yeah,
like,
legally
a little
120.
vegan juice bar. All they sold was wine, but the vibe was just perfect. It was cool to build something.
Where's
off
that
of
at?
it.
Murray
Over
Hill.
Murray Hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
So
like,
right outside Riverside kind of thing?
right next to
So-
what is that Suarez Tacos? or
Suarez
something
Tacos,
like
yeah.
that?
So it's across the street from where Hamburger Mary's is. It's off of the corner of Post and Edgewood.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Word. So let's jump into the rinse and repeat stuff, boys.
Yeah.
How did all of this start? Because we've made it clear, legends in the DJ scene already. You know, you guys know a lot about music, and from what I remember, you guys both play a bunch of instruments, right?
So Isaac plays instruments more than I. All of my musical background actually comes from like the stage and theater side of things.
Okay.
You know, like I was always involved in like music in some facet. My sisters, you know, loved them to death. They were the ones that got the music lessons in the family, and then like, you know, loved my parents. But like, I think I just somehow skipped the music lessons. They had other things that were going on, which is cool. But Isaac plays a couple different instruments, more than I. So, you know, 0 versus, you know, many is always going to be greater.
So what do you play?
So I started out like I want to say I was probably in first grade, so 6 years old, maybe before that. But started out with the saxophone.
That's cool.
Played that for years up until I was probably 14, 15 or something
Bill
like
Clinton.
that. And
Did you get
Young
good
Bill.
at it?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
very good at it.
Are you still good at it?
Absolutely. I didn't keep up with it the way I should.
Really?
Like I can play the saxophone, but not like I could when
It's
I
not
was
like
younger.
riding a bike.
I'm sure if I took the time and spent
Yeah.
a couple months refreshing it, but I'm so focused on production
Yeah,
right now
true.
that it's like, where do I spend that time I have?
Yeah.
But no, I did that for years, and then as I got older, honestly, it's something I regret. Like I kind of got out of band and whatnot. I wish I had stuck with it more, but I was playing football at the time and trying to juggle everything and whatnot. It was just a lot. But I picked up the guitar shortly after that, probably 14, and I've played that ever since. So
Was it easy to like read the music for guitar as it is for saxophone? Like, is it similar? I don't know
It's
anything
very
about that,
similar, but when I was starting out, especially with guitar, it was like mainly tabs, which I feel like is how most people learn, which is more of like a number-based process of where to place your fingers based upon the strings and whatnot.
Okay.
So that was a lot of like how I first started out, and then of course I already knew how to sheet read music and everything, so it was transferable. It's just a little bit different when it comes to guitar and whatnot, and then. I did that for a while. I'm very incredibly mediocre at playing the piano, but enough to where it gets me by with producing and whatnot. I know where all the notes are. I can play chords and stuff.
Nice.
I wouldn't say I could get up there and play you any sort of thing that would sound great, but for making music, it works fine.
Yeah.
And
He ain't no satellite Frank.
yeah, exactly. I'm nothing like that, man. Like, that dude's next level when it comes on piano. We had him over at my house for a Christmas party one time, and he's just playing this like beautiful Christmas music on the piano the whole time.
gosh, dude.
It was an incredible experience.
He can do it all.
Yeah,
He
he
can.
could just
He's
do it all.
Renaissance man.
Just do it all. Yeah.
So, have you guys been friends for a while before Rinse and Repeat? Did you guys come
Yeah.
together through
Yeah.
music? Okay. How did you guys meet?
So we met actually through Emily, Isaac's wife. Emily and I met back in UNF days, back in like 2014. We both were living in the same dorm, and so she was like second floor or third. First, yeah, she was like first. I was also first. She was on the girl side. I was on the guy side. Then we met. Then her and Isaac met at one of his fraternity parties.
3 days after she came to college. So yeah. it
Oh
was
my gosh,
literally
God,
like-
snagged it
yeah.
early. Hey, there we go. There we go.
Hey, we've been together 11 and a half years now. So
Nice.
that's
Hey,
not too
congrats.
bad.
My boy knows how to
So,
pick him.
yeah.
That's it. He knows what he wants, and he's gonna go get it. That's
Exactly.
That's the energy.
You know,
right there.
dating only ends in like one of two ways. You know, you're either gonna marry him or you're gonna break up. And
True.
so like we figured out they got married, so like we don't have to worry about that part.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But then so yeah, we met obviously through Emily, and then we've got a ton of mutual friends.
Yep.
And then the way that Rinse and Repeat itself actually came around to be was like in the early COVID days when like, you know, a couple of the venues and clubs here in Jacksonville were closing. We had a couple places and a couple people that were still throwing events, like, you know, for the house scene. Like we lost like River City, and that's like a 1,200 cap venue. And like that was like devastating. But when all of that hit, and you know we're all trying to figure out like, hey, where can I, as like a DJ that you know is trying to transition from like house parties into like the scene, where can I get started? Where can I like start like doing this more than just like on the amateur level? I would call that, you know, like getting into AM Pro or even professional. Like there was House Hats that was throwing events here in town. You had a couple other crews. But then House Hats and I started, you know, doing stuff. You know, we played Archetype together. And then after a while, like House Hats moved into doing more like national based stuff. And so they left a little bit of, like the Jacksonville market, like, you know, just like there's a void to fill and people were like looking for it. And like no like slight to them, like Manny and Jensen are like doing great things. Like they're really like doing it. Good on them. But like I was like, you know, I want to play. I want to like start throwing events. I think I can like do this pretty well. My, you know, girlfriend at the time, now fiance, was like, you know, we should do this. Like she worked at a law firm, and it was like, I can file the paperwork. I know exactly what to do, you know, and we need like two other people to join in with us. And so I was like, all right, well, if anybody's going to do it, I'm going to talk with Isaac because he has the best business sense of any friend that I have. And Emily's great with just social media and just marketing and all that, like all that side of the house. And so I was like, it's just a perfect joining of forces. We needed like, you know, somebody just be like, hey, you can do this. And also like, we can do this because we have all of the tools at our disposal. And so one day, like,
Yeah, I think it was probably
2020 is when we had the discussion. Yeah, we were
probably.
Yeah, we all went to Hawkers.
Yeah, we went to Hawkers. They had hit me up, and it was weird for me because I started DJing in like 2019 just as a hobby. Just like I played instruments my whole life. I picked it up, and I was like, I just want to. I never intended to do anything with it. Like literally when I started, it was just like for the love of what it was. I'd fallen in love with house music. And before that, I was really in the bass scene and whatnot. And it just felt like a natural progression, but I never intended to really do anything with it until him and Sam approached me and Emily, and they were like, hey guys, like there's this giant void in Jacksonville. And the house scene to us had been like such a pivotal part of our lives and like who we are, and just seeing what it's capable of and the community that it brings and everything. we wanted to try and create that in Jacksonville. So him and Sam approached me and Emily, and they were like, hey, do you guys want to do this? And we were like, yeah, this sounds great. Like, let's explore it, see what'll happen. And honestly, been one of the best decisions I think we've ever made. Yeah.
What was something like in those early days that kind of was like your first speed bump? Like, did anything kind of happen early on where when you guys were first starting it up where you're like, okay, this is going to be a little tough? Like, I'm sure it wasn't all like sunshine and rainbows.
I mean, it might sound like weird, but like actually finding like enough good quality DJs at first, like, you know, a lot of people like after a while, like really started like showing up, showing out, like sending us good mixes, and we're like, awesome, great. But like, it, you know, booking early shows to where it's like, you know, it's the same people over and over can be really good because you're like, okay, cool, I'm like starting my core foundation. But then after doing that only so many times, you're like, I've got to bring in somebody new, but I don't want to bring in somebody that's like, I don't know, way too green to be up behind like this stage. Like, you at least got to have like a couple months of experience first. Before,
I gotta be honest though, this guy right here is God's favorite child. So like things tend to just kind of fall into his lap and things happen.
Yeah.
And, it's been a pretty smooth experience, to be honest.
Awesome.
There hasn't been a lot of hiccups. I mean, normal stuff you deal with anything, but I don't know. It's been awesome to just be able to cultivate what we've been able to create in Jacksonville in this community and everything, and be able to build these relationships with people and allow people to grow into these lifelong friends that they've become now. And it's something special that I don't really think that a lot of people get to experience within their cities. And now being tied in with the city and being able to be part of events that they're going on, unfortunately won't be able to do it, but we got asked to play the brand new park that they're opening downtown.
No way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
sick.
I'm going to be at a wedding not unfortunately. Fortunately, I'm going to be at a wedding. But I would have loved to be able to do that. And it's just cool how kind of a big community in the city and the city itself has kind of backed the sound of house music and wants to support
Dude,
it.
you used to go out to like bars and restaurants and like barely hear like anything besides like top 40 radio or just like classic Jeezy, Bootsy, and like I love me some Jeezy and I love me some Bootsy, and I'm gonna throw some behind to that. But like I can only go out and hear like Hannah Montana's Party in the USA like so many times a week,
For sure.
you know. So like you
So
know,
many times a month. Fuck.
no.
Like,
That thing's gone platinum in my
Maybe
household.
a couple years or a couple times a year, but
It's like
Well,
more-
I like what you were saying about kind of being particular about who you choose, because we feel the same way about this podcast as well. Because you almost become associated like with that person, like,
Absolutely.
and it almost, it's like, how do I word this without sounding like an asshole? It's like you kind of are at whoever
Just say
is
it.
at
It's
the
fine, it's
lowest point between the guest and the person in the pod.
Yeah.
That's like the high, that's like the level. In a
Iron
way.
sharpens
Like,
iron.
Iron sharpens iron. Like you get someone on here like that's like you guys that has like credibility and like knows like what the fuck they're talking about and stuff, and it pulls us up higher. Like we have now gained in like the average person's mind that watches this pod. We're like 10% smarter because y'all are here. You know what
It's like
I mean?
wearing
I know
glasses.
about that, but
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
a couple percent.
Like,
but,
no, we're definitely going up there. They're like, you know, it's funny. Just the people that've been watching this pod for a long time, like they've kind of seen where we are, where we come, and we're still the same two dumbasses.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
don't-
for
like,
sure.
Not
Nothing's
a lot has
changed.
changed. You know, the studio's gotten better, but
And I just
you know.
don't say
Yeah, it's yep. That was
now
Joey's
there's
thing.
complete sentences, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
He's out of the babble phase.
Exactly.
It's funny, man. Like I feel like there's what you were saying is it's very important to make sure like who you guys are picking, but like look at what you got. So right now it's y'all two and then Ezra Law and T Labs.
Correct.
Yeah.
Is that the
Yep.
only four?
Yeah, just like official rinse and repeat DJs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does that mean?
So we hit them up about what, a year and a half, 2 years ago?
A year and a half, 2 years ago, and just we felt that like the missions that
We had
were
already
trying to
played
accomplish-
so many times together, just us four alone. And so
Yeah.
we're like, okay, cool. Like we already vibe like sonically, you know, like what songs we play and everything. You were saying though?
Yeah, but we felt like the mission that we were trying to accomplish because they've been able to create this awesome space at the Flamingo down in Murray Hill. They do
Shout
the
out First
Friday.
Fridays.
Yeah, they do First Friday every single month, and it's just this incredible community that they've been able to build around their own brand and their own show that they do, and we kind of saw what they were doing, and it just resonated so much with us that we were like, we don't need to be competitors in this. Let's just do this together. Like,
100%.
let's make this better and grow it, and it's been a blessing to have them be a part of it.
The name itself, Rinse and Repeat,
Which
is
that's
tough.
all him, by the way.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
can we
all
talk
him,
about
by
this?
the way,
Because like
so.
rinse and repeat, for one, it rolls off the tongue so well.
Thank you.
But he's like, let me sit up for this one.
Oh no! If we're talking about rinse and repeat in the origins, man, I got like this is like
Papa,
this is like
run it.
education time.
Run it.
Was this
I
like
love
a
the
one and
logo.
done, or
Yeah.
or was there anything before rinse and repeat?
No, so like we had like a couple that we just quickly threw around, but like we were like, that didn't really hit like how it should, and so we were in the early days of like planning out the company, and just like what are we going for, like what image are we trying to evoke with our name, with our brand, with like anything we're trying to do. If you're thinking of rinse or a whatever company event at that time, like what are you trying to get? And so I was literally just driving around in my car one day. And I was thinking of like, what's a good name to like for a label, for, just an events company, for, just throwing out, an event series in general. I was like, rinse and repeat. It just literally came to me and like, like shower thoughts almost, so I was just driving around. I was like, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, send it off to them. And they were like, actually that does sound
Sounds
good.
great.
Yeah.
Flows off
But
the
so like,
tongue.
there's so much like literal history in the name of like rinse and repeat. So like, the original like house music DJs before like house music was house music, like after the death of disco at Comiskey Field, like in Chicago, you had all of these DJs that were like playing these like cut disco records, but also like threw a little bit of a synthesizer beat over it. Over it. And so they were playing at like the Warehouse Garage. And so
that's like where house music started from. So like there was a club in Chicago back in the 1980s called Warehouse.
Okay.
And that's kind of where the whole name starts to come from and whatnot. And the Warehouse, like he was saying, kind of evolved out of the disco era to where these artists were taking drum machines and taking old disco samples and whatnot from their old records and chopping them up and sampling them and then layering them over drum machine grooves and whatnot.
Wow.
So like
that was kind of the original house music and whatnot.
like the original like synthesizers were like, they're called rhythm composers because like they're actually meant generally to be used with like drummers to like keep time or like practice and other things like that.
That is funny. Okay.
Yeah. So like, back in the day when like people are cutting out these records and like there's no Shazam, there's no 1001 track list. Like you're trying to figure out like, hey, what the hell is that dude playing? Because that thing is gas. You would go up and try to like just peek over their shoulder in the DJ booth and like peep whatever like was on the vinyl and like whatever tag that was. And so people, to prevent that, they would literally soak their vinyls to wash the tags off.
That's crazy.
But then they would white label it. And they would have to label it with something just to identify like what am I pulling out?
Yeah.
And like hit the house lights, like turn off all of that house music. Well, they're the resident DJs of the club, so they were calling it House 1, House 2, House 3. And because it was genred as house at that time, it was just the house's music. Like that is the music of the resident DJs in the house.
Oh my God.
And so because of that, we would like the term house music was then, synonymous with the Warehouse. And so like there's a little like, like coincidence that house and warehouse like automatically happen because still the term probably would have generated in some facet. But rinse and repeat then comes from soaking your vinyl, so the rinsing, but then also playing a track out. If it's nice, play it twice.
Yep.
Oh my God.
So they would like wash the labels off their records by
Yeah.
soaking them in water, and then no one would know what they was, and it was just the house music.
And so it's
And-
like you're kind of like gatekeeping that track. Like you're not like
Exactly.
handing out the ID to people,
Yeah.
and that's why they keep coming back. Is because
Exactly.
And
it's
that's
like,
why I said you can keep it for 6 months, but you got to give it out after a while.
Dude, this is good.
That's cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
I had no idea. I kind of always wondered that too. Like, what is house music?
Yeah, and it
Like,
kind of went from there.
I thought it was
so-
because it was like fun to play like at the house.
Yeah. Well, and like
don't
if
know.
you know of the genre garage, or if the Brits are here, garage, that garage.
Hey, that's what they call it.
Hey, shout out Urka, love you, brother. But if you're listening to garage or garage, garage, dude. Every time I'm talking with like one of my
Sounds like you're glitching.
Literally, they're like, yeah, garage music.
Yeah, that's from New York City in the garage.
Yeah.
Literally, just that genre of music became synonymous
Yeah.
with the place it was being played at.
And like house music, so it started in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
And then that entire type of music, it started to spread throughout the nation. The next place that it spread to is it went to Detroit. And Detroit
Yep.
being a much grittier automotive based city and
They
stuff,
were already in
looking for a
decline.
much more almost aggressive sound. If
Yeah.
you listen to like early techno music and whatnot, it's much more similar to house music than what you consider techno music these days.
Okay.
But when house music spread to Detroit originally, that's where techno music came from. And they essentially took what these house producers were doing back in Chicago, and they wanted it to be a little more gritty, a little more aggressive and whatnot. And that was kind of the birthplace of techno. So that moved to Detroit, and they really pioneered it. And from there, it spread out to other cities in New York City. And within the U.S., it kind of died down for a long time.
Yeah.
And
Like Europe kept the flame alive for a while.
yeah, it went over to
Really?
Europe for a long time, and they're really the ones who kept kind of pioneering that sound and whatnot to the point to where it got popular enough that it moved back to the States, and now we're where it's at, where it's
It's
huge.
taken over.
It's taken over.
Yeah.
So it's been
gnarly.
this just incredible progression that you can see just has kind of moved itself across the entire world.
Yeah.
And now it's literally played
That's
everywhere.
cool.
And I love how you guys have the SoundCloud, or no, what is it? It's a playlist somewhere, and it's like the
Spin
cycle.
Yeah, that's
Spin
that's
cycle.
our
Dude, that shit's funny. I was like, they know what they're doing. That marketing
Yeah.
team is working over there for
Thank
sure.
you. Yeah, and well, like the beginning of like house and like techno, like it was all being founded by like the black, the queer, and like the like trans community, like all of those people that are like ostracized by society, and like having their own unique sound identity that like is so them, and then like the proliferation of like just that culture, that idea across the globe to people that like literally like hate those people at the fundamental core, but they're listening to their music or like what is derived from their music.
So funny.
Yeah.
Like
Like
it created a community of people to where like everyone had a safe space to go because it wasn't about nationality. It wasn't about sex or anything. It was about we all love this music.
Yeah.
And
that's
we love
it.
one
And, like,
another.
it's something that we can all like get behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. So it's had, in my opinion, a massive impact on millions, if not billions, of people at this
Oh,
point.
for
But,
sure.
it's
yeah.
just
Oh yeah, it's definitely impacted the three of us in this room
yeah.
like a mofo, dude. We are like, it is so fun. I mean, I remember like the first couple of songs I heard, and it was like my buddy took me to my first house show out in Tallahassee, and it was like, okay, I can kind of get down with this, you know what I mean? But it's like you're not really like into it yet, you know what I mean? But after you go to a couple of them and you find that DJ you really like, or just like you start to, dude. I really didn't even know what house music was, and I went to a Diplo concert in Tallahassee.
Okay,
And I saw him at this club in Tallahassee with my buddy Josh, and like, shout out JD. Like, he forced me to go. I didn't even know who Diplo was. I'm like, I'm not paying $50 to go see this DJ, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then, sure enough,
you love
it's fucking Diplo. I love it, dude. That show made me like fall in love with it.
He came back flicking.
Oh yeah,
he's out there flicking his
He
legs
has not
and
stopped
stuff,
doing
like-
this.
the frat flick.
It's so bad.
I've got no dance moves,
great.
boys. I got no dance moves.
Hey,
at
neither
all.
do I. I just
Like-
get up there and kind of flail awkwardly until
Yeah.
it looks like something people want to see. But you
So
know.
that's something. Do you guys ever, while you're up there DJing, do you kind of feel like there's like a? I've asked a couple other DJs this as well, but like, does it feel like there's a performative aspect too? Like, your music can be doing all the work for sure, but like, do you feel like there's like it's all eyes on you? Because it's odd how that is. Like with a rapper, with a country artist, like you want to see him like play and like sing the thing, but like with a DJ, like most of the time you're covered anyway. Like you can't even see the board.
Yeah.
And so like, but everyone still continues to stare at the DJ.
That's something that's more recent, though, to be
Yeah.
honest. So,
Really?
like, if you look at like when DJs were in clubs up until probably 15 years
Yeah, that's
ago
what I
or
was thinking.
something like that, you would go to these electronic shows, house music, whatever it was, bass music, and no one faced the DJ.
Yeah, you
Like
probably
that
the
wasn't
DJ was
case.
often like a
The
corner.
DJ was up in the
Yeah.
corner just spinning records,
Like
and doing
literally
the stuff,
second
and
floor,
it
they've
was,
got the booth up there. They can hear themselves and not the club.
Yeah, and it was about like
don't know
the
if anything's
party and
hitting.
stuff, and people interacting with each other and dancing with each other, and that's why like something we've focused on and something that I think is so important about the house scene is the music's just as important as the community and the party that's going on. I mean, that's really what like elevates it to a different level and whatnot is having a great atmosphere and party. And that's what it was kind of built on was people interfacing and having those interactions with other people who love that music and are getting down to it as opposed to kind of what it's become today, which is everyone expects almost a Las Vegas style, like giant show,
Light show,
and whatnot,
Oh,
instead of
100%.
just being, it's about getting down to the music and having a great time.
Yeah,
So,
that is one thing. Like the production has gotten so
Nuts.
major,
Absolutely.
and it's got to be tough for you guys as well. Like because the bar almost seems like it gets stepped up. Like every time I go, like, dude, you go to some of the like local shows, like shout out Disco Cowboy, that boy throws
Yeah.
Disco Dreamwave,
Yeah.
dude, that
Yeah.
shit is like That's a restaurant
Yeah.
that he throws that show in, dude.
that
It's
shit
like
bangs.
you feel like
Yeah,
you're in a
yeah.
jungle, like some little like trippy jungle, like
Yep.
with all his disco stuff. I mean, it's cool. I think it's really cool. The production and everything that goes into it is gnarly, but it does take away from it being all about the music.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's like a happy balance that you have to strike between
Yeah.
both of it and whatnot. I mean, especially these days, people want a decent level of production. For me, most important is sound.
Okay, word.
Bad sound, I can't stand it.
Sound
like
and-
the music can be great, but if there's bad sound, that just ruins
Sound first,
everything. Like,
lighting, and then if you have enough money, a projectionist, and then if you have enough money, an LED wall. I don't care about the LED wall.
Yeah, I don't care.
Projectionist is kind
Yeah,
of dope
with
because
house
it's
shows.
spice. Lighting goes great if you have somebody that's just doing anything to it, and then sound first. People like if you're on a Zoom call, you can care. You don't really care if like the video buffers as long as the audio is good. As soon as that audio starts getting bad, you're out.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I hate
That's a
to
really
do
good
this.
point.
Can I use the bathroom?
No, use
Is
the
that
restroom.
fine?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
wonderful.
100%.
We'll just cut.
100%. All right, boys. We're back.
Absolutely.
How was your piss?
It was great.
Okay,
it was
good.
great.
It was much on his behalf. It was also great.
All right, I got a question for you, fellas. What did you guys grow up listening to, and have those artists influenced what you play now?
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I was gonna talk
great
about this
question.
actually. You're
That's a
like,
great
I was even like earlier today. I was like thinking.
You
about,
go
like,
first, sir.
Yeah, trust me,
go
I'm
ahead.
good. So like, I'm definitely like Isaac and I play, and like he'll look over at me at most times and be like, "How the fuck did you just bring that in?" Like, I'll just like bring something. And he's like, "That's not gonna work," and then by the end of it, he's like, "That worked." And so like a lot of that comes from both like my like musical theater. So like I'm like definitely more up there, like singing along to all those songs. Like I'm belting a lot of stuff, but then also like I grew up like going to like punk shows, rock shows, and like, you know, like in like Jackrabbits when I was like 12, 14, and like, you know, a couple of my buddies are they're like performing on stage. I'm like, hell yeah, dude, play that shit. But so like there's like a definitely like more of a punk and like grunge aspect of like it doesn't need to be fucking perfect. And so like I'll play like I don't know every now and then like a track that is technically techno, but it really sounds just like a deep rock song. Like that bass line is just like fucking a rubber band, or like that thing is just like slapping and thumping, and like it's just primo. But because of that, like, you know, like my upbringing of like both like theatrical side of things, but then also like the local show, like grunge DIY side of things, like that contributed so much to like how I like throw down music, how I curate my music. Like I'll play whatever, whenever. I don't care. You're going to like it because trust me, if I like this shit, you're going to like this shit.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good mindset to have.
No, I grew up on a lot of like alternative and heavy rock and stuff. Like
Okay.
a lot of like Foo Fighters, that type of vibe and stuff. And I was really into that time. Went through a whole reggae phase and stuff when I was probably about 15 till I was 19 or 20 or so.
You had a reggae phase?
Oh yeah, I had a reggae phase for sure, man. Like
I'm now learning this.
and Ballyhoo and all that stuff. Yeah, dude.
Incredible.
I was huge into them. I remember like 15 going to Firestone in Orlando, which was like literally
wait,
after
wait,
the
that's Vanguard.
That's Vanguard.
That's
now.
not Vanguard.
Yeah, it's Vanguard now.
Oh my
But it
God,
was
no
the
way.
Firestone
Yeah,
Club.
That's
Vanguard in
sick.
Orlando.
Yeah,
was
because I grew
Firestone.
up in Orlando, so in Winter Park, and I remember one of the first reggae shows is probably Ballyhoo or something, who came through Orlando at the time, played at Firestone, and went out there and somehow got in at 15 years old, and just I loved it. And then moving into college, just fell in love with electronic music after going to my first festival, and then it's just kind of more from there.
Yeah.
It's weird. I used to hate house music too,
Yeah.
like when I was
Oh
younger.
my God.
And I
Oh,
think that's
dude.
like the normal progression of
Yeah.
everyone is like they hear it and they're like, it's so repetitive. And then I got older and I was like, I just want to dance, man. And like this
Yeah.
stuff just makes you want to
Yeah.
dance. Like at a certain age, I couldn't do the head banging anymore. I just
Yeah,
got
yeah.
so tired and my back can't take it anymore.
Well, I
But,
think
like,
before you actually dive into like the EDM genre or like the category, your only interpretation of it is just like
Sounds.
sounds
That-
like random sounds. It's
or
just
like whatever's on the radio, like any like pop song that's got like some EDM influence to it, or it's like a house beat behind it. But like at that time, you have no idea like what house is.
Yeah.
well, it wasn't
It
even
just
that.
sounds
I mean,
like a
2011 was like Skrillex having his heyday
Dude,
and
yeah.
stuff.
True, yeah,
like,
true.
what is that? Nice
Yeah.
Sprites.
Yeah, Scary Monsters, Nice
Scary
Sprites, yeah.
Monsters,
It's just like
Nice
what you would
Sprites,
picture
and,
like a ship in Star Wars crash just sound like. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
some futuristic like nonsense.
Yeah.
In a way. You
But
know?
I think it made a lot of sense, like coming from especially like really heavy rock and heavy metal and stuff. And then like I got into the scene because of like what Skrillex was making and everything. And that translated so much because it was still like this really aggressive sound in general. I mean, you listen to dubstep today, it reminds me a lot of heavy metal, frankly.
Yeah,
Like,
true. I mean,
that's
a lot
kinda
of
where
like
it's at,
rhythm and like tear out is just like, you know, death metal in a sense.
absolutely. It's
Yeah.
like very similar. So that was kind of the progression. And then I hated house music until probably 2016 or something.
What was
And
that DJ that kind of
Fisher.
yeah.
Fisher,
Oh yeah, dude.
But like Fisher, like before he was Fisher. When he had
Fisher
his,
like post
first-
Cut Snake.
Yeah, like
was
when
this
he had his first
losing
release.
it before losing it, or
Before losing.
No,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
he had like 2 tracks out before losing it.
What is that track? He did the big Dirty Bird release.
Yeah, well,
was
losing
like
it came out on
2016.
Dirty Bird, but then it was You Kidding?
Yeah, you're kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was that track, and it was actually because of Halloween, because he got booked to play.
Yeah,
at
dude, he was
Halloween.
no way.
Yeah.
Fisher played Halloween like in 2018.
No, it's 2017.
No, it's 2018. I remember seeing him. He was on Spirit Lake stage.
And I remember catching that show, and I was like, I'm sold. Deal. Like,
And
it
the
was
Spirit
just
Lake stage,
stellar.
that's one of the smaller stages, right? That was
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
one kind of ducked off.
So he
well,
was no one at the
back
time.
then, it was like,
Like
the
he was
4
literally
inches.
no one at the time, and like Fisher was Cut Snake beforehand,
Yeah.
which was like a DJ duo and stuff, and it's
Okay.
hilarious.
Well,
if
because
you look
Fisher
him
was
up.
a professional like surfboarder prior to then, so like he had no like any idea on how to like produce, but he could damn DJ for sure, and he's
Yeah.
also just theatrical up there.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
dude,
for
you
sure.
watch
The
him like
guy's
on
a
stage for
personality,
sure.
like-
he like runs as much as like a soccer referee on that stage. Oh
yeah.
dude, like he definitely hits all of his rings while he's like performing.
He's a funny guy to follow on Instagram too. I
he's
love
a
following
blast,
Fisher,
man.
dude.
He's a
He's so
blast,
funny.
dude.
Paul's pondering. I'm like, let this man cook,
Him
dude.
sticking his tongue out
Yeah, yeah.
nonstop. Like, geez.
I can't even do it.
He's so fucking funny, dude. But yeah, that's a good one. For me, it was Dom Dalla.
Okay,
Yeah, it was like similar, like San Francisco.
Okay, yeah,
That I was sold after San Francisco. I was
Yeah.
like, this is my genre.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like, this is what I've been
absolutely.
waiting
I
for.
get that.
And it took me out of my rap phase too, which was really
Okay.
good. Like
Yeah,
I was in
yeah.
a rap.
He
like,
was deep. It
dude,
was
you're in
very
like
deep.
when you're in the
Who's
rabbit
your
hole,
favorite
bro.
rapper?
Dude, like, well, Lil Wayne, like,
Nardo
all time
Wick.
Lil Wayne.
Okay, yeah,
but dude, at the
yeah,
time, I'm
yeah.
listening to like Nardo Wick and 42 Doug, and I'm just listening to Doug is I'm listening to like
You're
the
just
most
ready to commit
ghetto
a murder
motherfuckers
at
ever.
any time.
Oh, dude, I mean, it was just so funny. Like everyone that knows me knows that I am just
His
I'm the
speakers are
whitest
blown
they
too
come,
in the
dude.
car.
I'm white. And so like, dude, when we're anytime, you know, like we would want, oh my God. I mean, it was such a bad phase, dude. I still like a lot of that music and I'll still play it from time to time. But if that's like like, that's what you think like life is, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You're like, damn, I'm going to be like, the only way to make money is just go sell drugs. So, you know,
Rob somebody.
you're like, damn, everyone wants me to get a job. Like, why? You know?
Down with Big Pharma.
Yeah. No, it's so funny, dude. House is like it's a saving grace for a lot of people, man. People,
Yeah.
You see some people that are just. I've never been to a festival and you see people that are like, or I guess I should say like EDM festivals and concerts compared to like a rock show,
Yeah.
or even especially like a rap show or like any of those other shows. Like it's just like a safe space. Bro.
Yeah, the vibes are just
yeah.
way better. You
way
don't get
better.
there's way more of like this emphasis on like personal connection with other people there and actually like caring about the space. I feel like at a lot of rock shows and a lot of rap shows and stuff, and I've been to a ton myself that have been incredible, but it's much more like disconnected in that sense. It's more about we're here to see the artist as opposed to like we're all here because we love this type of
Yeah,
music.
it's like
type
a
of thing.
communal experience with like the music like that we're all collectively listening to at the same time, and like that's also why like I don't want people like facing me half the time when I'm DJing.
Yeah.
I'd rather see you have a good time and then catch people every now and then.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And yeah, that was good. Little segue back into that question I asked before, where I was like, it does feel like you're performing up there sometimes. It has
It
to.
absolutely
yeah.
does.
You
Yeah.
know?
I mean, I used to struggle, man. Like
Really?
struggle when I first started DJing.
I-
My wife would always
yeah.
tell me, she was like, "You look like you're solving math problems." up there."
Yes.
And like it's for no other reason than I'm focused on like trying to
yeah.
actually do things good and
Yeah.
right and stuff. But like there's a certain point you get to where you're like, okay, I gotta look like at least I'm having fun up
Dude, there's
here.
an 8
Instead of
track.
just like,
There's like an 8-track track that's called DJ's Gotta Dance More, and like I completely believe that.
Yeah.
Like if you're not up there having a good time, why is anybody else?
Right.
Yep.
You know,
That's
like
true.
if you're just up there like stoic, like I'm just here so I don't get fined, nobody's gonna have a good time.
That was good.
Little
That was
callback
good.
to Marshawn Lynch.
Dude,
there.
shout out Marshawn. That was hilarious.
T Labs actually just made he just finished this track where he sampled a ton of Marshawn Lynch.
oh
interviews and
my
stuff.
God.
Dude,
it's
it's
called
incredible.
Beast Mode. It's hilarious.
That's
hilarious.
There's a point in the interview where he's like, "You got one more minute with me," and he perfectly lined it up with the last minute of the song and stuff. It's just hilarious.
Dude, that's like in a movie. They're like, we have 7 minutes to save the planet. And you're like, okay, but there's literally going to be 7 minutes.
Yeah. Dude, that is funny. So one thing I do like about, y'all's DJ style is you guys play a ton of underground stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is something that I'm new to.
Yeah.
I only know, let's just say this. Every single track that y'all played in both of your sound checks, I had never heard any of them my entire life, but I loved every single one of them. Okay. That's the simplest way I can put it. Mm-hmm. And it was cool, but how do you guys find a lot of your music then?
Digging.
Yeah, digging.
A lot of
so
time,
there's a
yeah.
few ways. So first, I see DJing as both you're a teacher and an educator, but also you're a museum curator. If you go to museums, say the Louvre for the Mona Lisa, awesome. But while you're there, you're going to find a ton of paintings, sculptures, other things that you've never seen before, you've never heard of before. And so while you're there, you're being educated on other things. That's what a club night should be. And so it is our responsibility as DJs to present to you songs you need to hear, but you just don't know about yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My goal as a DJ and the way I plan sets, one, I feel like it should be a journey. There should be some sort of emotional
If you have enough
journey
time.
if you have enough time. Obviously, you're banging out 45-minute set, you're playing the hits and just getting people going wild.
Power hour.
But when you get a proper 2-hour set as a house DJ, it's something that you can evolve over the night and actually take people on a journey and whatnot. So it just has a whole different special element. But the way I've always approached DJing is I want to make people dance to the music they didn't know they wanted to hear. Mm-hmm. As a DJ, it's very simple to just play the hits. It really is, in my opinion.
Beatport Top 100, if that's all you're going to be playing tonight, I'm never going to book you.
And there's, I'll say there's nothing wrong. They're great tracks. Don't get me wrong.
There's a reason they're selling,
yeah.
but I need to see your musical history. Whenever you're playing, I want to know, why the hell are you playing, a 14-year-old track? One, because you just either found it, or two, you've been listening to that track for 14 years, and that thing is gas, and it still rides today.
Facts, yeah, I like that a lot. You guys show the versatility a little bit.
Yeah.
Have some
show us-
personality.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure.
Make it's supposed to be unique to you, and there's enough music out there that
There's so much music out
you're
there.
able to curate your sets in a way to where it's something special for people to see, as opposed to being one of the million out there who are playing the same
Do you guys
songs.
produce a lot of your music, or are you mostly playing other people's music? How is this going? Have y'all ever produced any of your own music? I know you.
Isaac does. I produce a bit here and there, but
Okay.
not as much as Isaac has. But
I'm producing a lot right now. I have quite a few tracks that'll be coming out next year.
Hell yeah.
That I've been working on right before Halloween, because we always throw a big pre-party there.
Oh, yeah.
I bust out a couple of edits. One is actually one of the favorite things I've ever made, which is another brick in the wall edit from Pink Floyd that I did.
nice.
In my opinion, that shit absolutely rips.
It rips. Second opinion, it rips.
I've got great feedback on that. But no, I have a bunch of original stuff too I've been working on. So next year will be a really good
Yeah.
year.
The
And I just-
Halloween pre-show Renegade. That's the best place to test it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah. That is such a
oh,
good
yeah.
party. It's always a great time.
Yeah, but I would say if you want to get mathematic with it, technically we're playing a majority of somebody else's music and then our music, then as a percentage of that.
I really
Okay,
feel
word.
like most house DJs in general, unless you're someone like a Fisher or a Chris Lake or a Disco Lines or something,
Well,
to
that's-
where you have those huge hits that everyone just wants to hear. I mean, if you go see Seth Troxler, who's been in the scene for
20, 30 years.
ever,
Yeah.
literally ever, he's a legend. I mean, most of what he plays is not his own music, and that's what it's about. Is in interlinking your own music with other people's music and giving this experience to people that's something special. Now, if you're a Chris Lake, go play your bangers. Everything you
100%.
make is incredible.
100%.
So,
Yeah, but also for Chris
Yeah.
Lake, he can't just play the 2018 tracks. He's not going
No,
to play
no, yeah.
Free Your Mind.
No, absolutely. And there's also, I think, a level of expectation once you get to that certain level, like any sort of artist that gets to that sort of level, to where people are coming to hear specifically you to play your music.
Yeah,
For
Like,
sure. 100%.
And so it's a little bit different of the expectation, but I mean, even Chris Lake does a great job of playing tons of other people's
Yeah, you guys
music, too.
sprinkle it
So,
in,
yeah.
here and there.
I mean, one of my favorite tracks by an artist called Ingo Tamarin is called Drumming Up. And I remember
Yes.
seeing Chris Lake down down in Orlando at the Vanguard, and that track, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
Like, it just slaps. And that wasn't one of his, but it's literally like the one song out of the set that just stood out to me more than anything else. And I still play it to this day.
That Diplo show, he played a lot of his own music, but
Yep.
it was, you know, I mean, it was probably like 2018 or 2017 maybe. And a lot of the stuff that he was playing was like, he'd do like a Drake mix.
Yeah.
And dude, that's what like kind of hooked me in, because I was like, damn, this is like a better rap song.
Yeah,
it was like just
yeah,
the good
yeah.
parts of Drake's song, and then you throw in like a super heavy drop
dope
on, and I'm like,
beat, and
dude,
everyone's getting down.
You didn't have to listen to like the weird mumble rap, or, like,
oh yeah,
or like him just like Fane being like, "Oh hey baby, like
Yeah.
I really care for you."
that's what I do. The Drake intros are so funny. Like, we're on a beach. We're out at Fiji. I've got no Wi-Fi connection. Just like say the most random shit. Like, okay.
And then you're like, Quentin Miller, please write better lyrics.
yeah. Is that his ghostwriter?
Oh yeah, no, that came out like a while ago.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Quentin Miller wasn't getting paid for from Drake for like some time. There's a big dispute about it and everything. Like it like came out like right before like Drake got exposed for like having like a child and then another child, and then Pusha T just like literally bodies him 7 times over.
It's funny. So yeah, we kind of went through the Kendrick and Drake beef with the podcast a little bit, because Joey's big Kendrick.
Oh,
Okay.
big Kendrick.
And
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Come on.
There's no one
legend in the
better.
game,
There's
legend
no
in
one
the game
better.
for sure. But
J.
shout out
Cole,
my boy
maybe.
Drake. If we're
I still
talking
think
about
Kendrick's
just,
got it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
if we're talking about specific music that I would personally listen to, or if you just go through my Spotify, which songs I have downloaded more, I've got more Drake than I do Kendrick.
Okay.
And that's just my own.
And that says enough
different
about a
strokes,
man that I need to
different
know.
folks.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
You
work.
might be wrong, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm wrong, but I'm happy.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
It's all that matters.
Different strokes for different folks.
It's funny. So, just real quick back to the rinse and repeat thing.
Yeah.
Before I do want to talk a little bit more about like the singles and everything like that.
Yeah.
But what new do we got coming for rinse and repeat? Like what is the I don't want to say 5-year plan, but like what are we looking at for rinse and repeat? What do you guys want it to turn into eventually?
Really, for me, and I think we share this mission. Like, I want to create a culture in Jacksonville. When you look at all these different cities and whatnot, like New York and Chicago and Detroit and Atlanta and all these different cities, they have this music scene that is so integral to every part of their culture and like what it's become and developed to this day, that from the beginning the goal for me has been to create this community and the space for people, but not only that, to pioneer this like different sound for Jacksonville that's unique into the space, and just create a culture around that and let people enjoy that and create something special that's new.
Yeah.
So
and like we want to see like more crews pop up around the city,
Yeah.
because like a rising tide raises all ships,
For sure.
And so like having more people out there doing events is great, because one, it means more businesses are wanting to pay for events with house music or whatever they're playing, and then that just means there's more people constantly getting exposed, going to events, wanting to go to other events, trying to look for other events, coming to our events. And so like the event side of things is one thing, growing just like our brand and just like the strength of the community and like just fostering that relationship, but then also like starting to release more music, really getting deeper into like the label side of things. Like we've got like our first release EP coming out soon, and then after that we're going to start releasing singles and other EPs and things like that.
So it'll pretty much be like a album with T Labs.
yeah, so it'll be a
y'all.
compilation album. It's going to be me, T Labs,
Womack.
Womack. No, not
No,
Womack.
Watts.
Watts.
Shout out Womack though. Satellite Frank, Evan Cavallini.
Evan Cavallini, and then
Angelo.
Angelo's going by a new
Biaggi.
name now. Yeah, but it's not Biaggi. He changed his name.
Okay, then.
Yeah, but anyway,
Angelo.
We got another person on there. Name to be announced.
Yeah, just like bleep that.
It starts with an L. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name.
Hey,
right
guess
now,
his name in
dude,
the comments.
But, guess his name.
Or drop some name suggestions if we don't have one yet.
Exactly. But that'll be coming out. We're going to do a big release party over at Ruby Beach, like we just did this past weekend. Hopefully, get the Function One rig out again from the Wave Guide boys, and that was stellar this past 2 weeks ago. That
was a good time.
That sound was incredible.
That sounds so
Get the whole thing projection mapped again and just throw a killer party for it. It'll be a great time.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Well, shit,
We're going to try to link up with Ruby Beach, get like a special beer for the event too.
Yeah,
Like
they're
a
going to brew
rinse
one
and repeat.
for us. Yeah,
sweet.
they're
That
going to
is
brew a rinse
sick.
and repeat beer for us, which is going to be just absolutely stellar. We're going to do something like a light beer or something. That way we can drink
it's
like
gotta be
8 of
drinkable.
them.
We're not talking like sour.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you guys do a great job with all your marketing, with the branding, and I mean, like that's one thing that we all try to to be super particular.
Which I
about
gotta
with
give
our
credit
shit.
to my wife Emily. She handles all the branding and
Shout out
stuff.
Emily.
Shout out Emily.
Yeah,
Emily's
she
a
just
fucking
crushes
legend. I feel like
that,
me and
yeah.
Emily are family at this
Yeah.
point. It's the third time I've seen her this month. Shout out Emily. Honestly, yeah, like a lot of. So I guess whenever I first, I don't even know how this connection happened. How do we start working, Emily? Oh yeah, through Cash. Shout out Cash.
Yeah, your girlfriend.
Okay, yeah, shout out my girlfriend. I do that. Come on. I knew it was something super organic with an amazing person, and anyway. Joey, time for your question. But no, seriously, shout out to y'all for coming
Thank
on.
you.
Is there
Yeah.
any new releases that we need to be on the radar for, or any? Do you guys have an event coming up?
Yeah, we got a really big show that we just partnered with Alliance for on December 19th. We're going to bring Kyle Kinshin to town. He's from Tampa originally. Absolutely great guy. He just released a track called The Pressure with Ophia, who's an absolute legend. Track is an absolute banger. We are absolutely stoked for that show. It's going to be just a great one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Is that going to be
Absolutely.
at Ruby again?
No,
That'll be at
that-
Albatross.
Albatross.
Oh, nice,
So
okay.
Underbelly, but Albatross now because
Okay,
switched
sweet.
ownership. So it'll be right next to Deca right there on Bay Street,
Yeah.
and it'll be a great show. We can't wait.
Nice.
It'll be
Yeah.
sick. So yeah.
Any new singles on the way?
Come next year, I'll be putting out quite a bit.
Let us know.
I know T Labs has been cooking too.
Dude, T-Labs, shout out T-Labs,
yeah,
man. He did
yeah.
keep my playlist full, bro. I appreciate his ass. And he's very talented as well. Like,
he is. Very
you guys,
much so.
y'all cooked on yours, bro.
Thank you, thank
So
you.
yeah, I can't thank you guys enough for, shit, at this point, it feels like a damn partnership, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't thank y'all for signing us. Just the sound check sessions that we've done with y'all over the past month or two, and it's just, everything's been so smooth, and I mean, it's been a pleasure working with y'all boys for real.
Yeah,
Right back
y'all
at you.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
it's
just
been
make it
absolute-
easy.
Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah, let's do it.
Next rinse and repeat thing, me and Joey might go bring the
Yeah, I'm
studio.
gonna be
that
there.
bitch. Yeah, we'll be interviewing y'all in between your freaking sets or some shit.
Great idea, to be honest.
No, we'll do like what Coachella does. It's like after like your set, like you have like the green room and then like the artist lounge and like people walk in the background. You're like, so tell me, do you like Rice Krispies or do you like Cocoa Puffs?
Yeah. We need to get y'all out there like your sportscaster. Like,
Oh,
casting
yeah.
them,
Dude,
man.
yes.
You guys just sitting in a booth, just ripping on the
That'd be
Sunday
so
night
football.
football.
All right, here we got Papa. He's about to go step out. Papa, how are you feeling right now? And
Oh man, I didn't know. I got to go out there. I got to make more plays. I think I think I slipped up on a few tracks, but I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna win.
couple flags, but we're good, boys. Keep it rolling. But no, seriously, shout out to everyone that's been watching this episode. This is episode 141 of the OG Sessions
Congrats,
podcast.
That's huge,
Nice.
y'all. That's
Appreciate it,
huge.
bro.
141.
Yeah, dude, it feels
Man,
like
yeah.
1,141. But yeah, 141. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share it to your grandma, mama, auntie. What else?
OG Session Shop.
OG Sessions shop. If you want to look
Yeah.
as sexy as Joey looks right now, ogsessions.com. All your shit's going to be on there. There's no promo code. It's Black Friday. You know what I mean? You guys can, everything's already discounted. So
I don't know if you're
Oh,
joking.
good. Less
You know.
things to remember.
We've said this
I
so
know.
many times.
Last time there has been a promo code for a long time, but right now we're selling hoodies for $45. So we have to still make
Things
money.
are clean.
Hey,
too.
that's a steal, though. That's
So
a
I mean,
steal right
bro,
there.
I just
Yeah.
bought a Christmas gift and they wanted a hoodie. It was like an $85 hoodie
yeah.
before shipping.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, hold up, hold
Before
on.
shipping?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I did total everything out the door was like $108, and I'm like, please for the love of God. I'm like, you better love this hoodie. You better love this hoodie. But no, yeah, besides that, if you guys want to see any more bonus content or anything like that, patreon.com/OG. Whoa.
OG
You got it.
Session
You got
Shop.
Shush. Patreon.com/OG Sessions. Choose a membership that's right for you. Let's get this thing cooking, baby. And we've been kind of slacking on the secret sessions lately, but that's about to change.
Yeah, we got them.
That is
They're
about
coming.
to change.
They're
so
coming.
you guys just get
Yeah.
ready. Be on there. It's $2 a join. So
I mean, come on.
I mean, it's a donation at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Do we want to go after this and just record a secret sesh for y'all?
Yeah, exactly. Let's go ahead and we'll run a 2-hour secret session. You
we'll
guys can
see y'all
expect that.
later. Check online for more.
Well, I mean, we are going to do, at some point, we're going to do like a lunch or something, and we're all going to link up, and you guys are going to teach us how to do
Everything.
things.
We'll do a
the
lunch
right
and
way.
learn. We'll go corporate with it.
Yeah.
It'll be a lunch and learn.
I'm bringing, boys, bring the notepad. Seriously, get ready.
We'll put a PowerPoint together. You know?
God, legendary.
Dude, I fuck with the PowerPoint. I'm good on that.
David, I know you eat a PowerPoint up.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
All right, boys. Seriously, shout out to y'all for coming on the pod. Pleasure's been
Thank you
ours.
so
Seriously.
much for having
Appreciate
us.
y'all.
This was great.
Until next time, fellas.
Absolutely.
Peace.